Inscryption. Let's see. Hope there's a tutorial, because I'm gonna be so lost otherwise. New game, continue, options. Why can't I do new game? Why can't I do new game? Alright, continue, I guess. Oh, do I have to pull it? Ah. Interesting. Why couldn't I start a new game? Hi. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Yeah, I've never played this before. Allow me to remind you. Thanks. Play the squirrel card. Alright, so we have wolf, stoat, and squirrel. Put it there, I guess. Now play your stoat. Stoats cost 1 blood, sacrifices must be made. Right. Honorable death. Play the stoat. Wolves require 2 sacrifices, so you don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is attack power, 1. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage, I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Okie dokie. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. Your creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. Okay. Can I pick up cards? You may draw from your deck or you may draw a squirrel. Oh, so these are squirrels and this is just a deck. Okay, do squirrel, I guess. How dull. You're dull. And then I could play the wolf, right? Just 2 sacrifices. Hey, stop! The stoat said. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Okay. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. No, sorry! Sorry I made it suffer. Like that, I guess. Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, the choice, a random card from your deck or the certainty of a squirrel. River Snapper, crap. Alright. 3 damage dealt, 3 weights on the scale. Pass, right. I need to get another squirrel. Well, to be fair, I wouldn't have to place anything because the wolf is gonna keep going. Nice! Tip the scale. You've won this match. Yes, I did. They won't all be so easy. I'm not expecting that. Let me recall your story. Ooh. Hey, or date off. Caught up much unneeded sleep. Nice. Good. How's the stream? It's good, thank you. Just started, so really interested to see where this is going. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The undying cat, sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite is always lethal. Okay. Only one may grace your paltry deck. So for the adder, you need to sacrifice 2 cards in order to play it every single time, but it kills anything it attacks. But the cat, if you sacrifice it, you can still... It will still be on the board, so technically you only have to sacrifice 1 every single time. Crap. Let's go with the cat. Another creature joins your caravan, indeed. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. And have a second. Thank you. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. So, apparently, if we want to tip the scales, we gotta pull out our teeth. 3 is as much as you can carry. Alright. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe you'll help me? Take your turn. Play along for now. Okay. You may now see my moves ahead of time. So, okay. What does it want help with, I wonder? So there's 2 stumps in the way. What's that? Behold the rule book. Fledgling, a card bearing this sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. I can't kill it though, because this boulder's in the way. So if I want to attack directly, I'm gonna have to attack this. What about this? Can I read about this? No. Okay. I guess the stump, I just have to attack it. Need I remind you? Your items may help. Yeah, thanks. I'm good. I'm gonna play the squirrel. And then also the cat. Actually, put the cat here. Oh, right. I have to put the cat there. Right. Sorry, my bad. Stoat. Here we go. Indeed we do. Can I pull more? You cannot draw a card on your first turn. Oh, okay. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Interesting. Nah, let me draw one from the deck. A wolf. Okay. Let's see. I might leave this to do its thing for now. And then when the wolf cub breaks this down, I'll put something else here to attack it. Even though it's gonna grow stronger, but we'll deal with that when it happens. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Right, I forgot about the bat. I forgot about the bat! My bat flew right over your stoat. That's not good. Can I attack it with my stoat though? Like, am I able to do that? I would assume I am. I am going to grab a squirrel. I'm gonna put the squirrel here. And then, ooh, river snapper. 1 attack. Oh crap, I didn't read what he said. And the wolf is 3 attack. Okay, so let me sacrifice cat and the squirrel. Put that there, and then go. Alright. Ah, another wolf. Okay. Sorry, Stoat! Sorry! I feel bad. There we go. Alright, get this up. To be fair, I think we can just go for it. Tip the scales, baby! You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloody terrain. At least the apocalypse squirrel, what could go wrong, indeed. Hello, Jacob! New horror game indeed. This is really interesting. This is super cool. I really want people to give it a chance. Please give it a chance. Don't leave just because it's a card game, you imbeciles. It's really cool. It's super cool. Forward we go. Onwards and upwards. Okay. The young wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive, feeble flying creature. I have a lot of wolves, so I don't really see the point of the wolf cub. Let's go with the sparrow. Might be good to have a diverse cast. Diverse set of cards. It's my only flying creature so far. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Okay. Oh, so I have to do it. The cat or the sparrow? I literally just got the sparrow. What? You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. Oh, okay. Pick me, the stout says. Do we trust the stout? What if it's the final boss and we're just making it stronger? But then again, I don't know who else to go for. I think, sure. Let's do it. What an honor. It's a flying stoat. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the sparrow now lives in the stoat. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. Why don't I have any totems? How unfair. Okay. That's rude. Screw you. What the hell? Let's put the cat... Wait, you were lacking... Oh, right, sorry. Lacking sacrifices for the cat. Let's put down the squirrel. And then get the cat here. Yeah, that's gonna have to be it for now. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Yeah, you lucky. Wow, mama! Holy crap! That's a lot. That's a lot. Get a wolf. Put that there. Can I put my other wolf? No, I can't, because I need to sacrifice. Right. Ouch! I'm so screwed. Boo! You won! You've lost. Indeed, I have. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Okay. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Okay. How do I... Aha. Look at how cool this is. Look at how cool this is. Alright, the candlestick. So this one? What's that sound? Bring it here. Can I look through, though? No. Alright. Now sit back down. Okay. Whatever you say, master. Ay, ay, ay. And before the stout pulls a new reverse card and sacrifices you in the end. Yeah! I don't trust that stout, but at the same time, I don't have much options here. Listen to the stream while doing homework. Do it! Hello, Zen! Welcome in! Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Let me explain something to you. Okay. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Well, doesn't that just suck? I have 2 tries? Ah! Pressure. Can't it just be like that one game, the blackjack game in Resident Evil 7 that will just take my finger? Take one of my fingers every time? Because I don't like this. Adder. The proud wolf, a vicious contender. Are these because I already have those? And the cat. What was the adder now again? When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. Right. I think I might go with that. Again, diverse deck. Let's do it. What's this? Is that the sacrificial stone? I can't remember. I don't know what this campfire is, though. Let's try that. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire, that will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Are you gonna kill one of my cards? Yeah, he does not look very happy. I don't know about this. I'm gonna go with the cat, because if I lose the cat, it is what it is, but at the same time... Ooh. Screw it, let's try it. fire warmed the poor cat, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the cat away from the fire and left. Oh, okay. So we're fine, we're fine. For now. If we see them again, they're probably gonna try to eat my card. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. So he knows you're alive, then. He knows you're alive. Okay, what's that? I can't see what that is. Oh, I didn't even realize I could do that. Grizzly? Wild. Ooh. Let's put the stoat. Can't play that presently, but your squirrel is free. Oh, right, sorry. Right, I forgot. You need 1 sacrifice for that. For the stoat. I forgot about that. My bad. Put that there, yes. Back on the board, indeed, my friend. Sorry. No, I'm gonna have to go with the squirrel. That is a lot of points. I am dead, dude. I am gonna die. I am gonna die. Oh, sorry. I'm so fucked. I swore. Oh god. Squirrel, and then... I don't have enough. I do not have enough. The wolf is gonna die. But I'm gonna have to go for it. Rip. River Snapper. Crap. I think all of the other cards I have left need a sacrifice, so I'm gonna have to play the squirrel, even though I don't particularly want to. I'm dead. I'm dead. That's it. I'm dead. Boo. That was awful. I'm dead! What happens when I die? Alas, it is time for you to perish. That's terrifying. Achievement unlocked, Blood Artist. I didn't make it very far. Oh. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here's some cards from your mediocre deck. Mediocre! I will slap you. He's like Kaiba. We can put them to good use. Please, choose a card to draw the cost from. The cost? A cost of 2 blood from the river snapper. Both of them had 2 though, so it doesn't really matter. And another. This time, I will use its power and health. The numbers. Wolf. 3 power and 2 health from the wolf. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. The cat. So, sigil of many lives from the cat, indeed. That's a pretty good card. I never did ask you your name. Croft. This is cool. Enter? Aha. There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Here we go again. I want to see what it looks like, though. This is a new game. Yes, Zen. Hate doing math homework. Math sucks. Hello, Azor. How you doing? How you doing? It has been forever. I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you? How are you? And hello, Firebird Lover. Pretty Sailor Crofteria. Yes. Absolutely. I am definitely a sailor. I can't think of a planet that would fit. I would say Uranus. But... Alright, here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. Okay. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. Interesting. Okay. So, let me see. It's not that strong, though. The stoat is asleep again, I think. It's very cute. It reminds me of a cat. The neighbor's cat that comes to visit us all the time. I guess I'm gonna have to... I'll play the... Wait. 3. The life points of the stoat are 3, yeah. Let's play the squirrel and then the stoat here. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent or the battle ends. That's all I can do. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna die again. That's fine, whatever, it happens. I'm gonna have to sacrifice this stoat again. I feel a little bit bad. I'm sorry. And then play the wolf while I was asleep again. I'm so sorry. I know, right? I'm sorry. This old age Yu-Gi-Oh! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. I can play the opossum. Oh, sorry. Only has 1 attack, though. Let's do my deck. Ooh, bullfrog. I need to sacrifice 1 for that, though. I can play the opossum. I'll play the bullfrog after, maybe. Draw a squirrel. Yes, I could put the squirrel. Sacrifice that for the bullfrog. Put the bullfrog there. What is that? Mighty Leap. A card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Nice. The scroll doesn't do any damage, so screw it. Good. Where am I? Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. Oh, okay. Can I... It's beside the safe. Okay. I was gonna say, what's that sound? Here's some more cards! Squirrel and Sparrow! Can't do anything with those, though. What's this? Oh, never mind. I want to have a look around. Can I do anything? Oh. Aha! Alright, beside the safe, the figurine. Wait, what's in here? I need a code for that as well. Alright. Keep that in mind. Let us continue. The meager coyote, but what did you expect for only 4 bones? 4 bones is quite a bit, though. The nefarious rattler, a brittle creature once past his monstrous fangs. 6 bones? Oh my god! The unkillable cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. Okay. So it's something I can sacrifice, but then I have squirrels, so... I think I might still stick with the cockroach just because of the power-up is pretty good. You know, you're free to get up again. To keep your blood flowing. Yeah, that's a reminder to all gamers out there. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. Choose one. What do you mean choose one? To keep? Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items, you carried on. Alright, another battle. Oh, the skull icon for the battles are correct. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. Dot dot dot. Is it because he said the cabin is foul? Because he suggested we escape. Oh, he looks sad. I like the stout. He's cute. He's gonna betray me, though. Do you have anything? Yes, you do. Sparrow that flies and the skunk. Stinky! The creature opposing a card bearing this sigil loses 1 power because it smells. So I should put one that has at least 4 just so I can kill it, I assume. Like 4 attack power. I don't have any of those right now. Maybe I should put the, Ooh, I could put the bullfrog down in front of this one. So let's put the cockroach. You're lacking the bones for that creature. Oh, right, sorry. Let's put the squirrel then. And then the bullfrog, sacrifice this, put that there. Yeah, that's gonna have to be it for now. Okay, cockroach or stoat? Or cockroach or stoat, what am I saying? Squirrel or draw from the pile? I'm gonna draw from the pile just so I can put a squirrel and play the stoat. But where do I want to put it? Is the question. I mean, if I... This removes 1 power from the opposing card, which would leave the stoat with none. This spot? You sure? Yes. Well, I'm never sure, but... Okay. How many... Oh, I have 3. Wolf and the cockroach. Okay. I could break this. Foggy Bank. To the user, you will immediately gain 4 bones. But I feel like maybe I should save it for a more drastic time. The squirrel is just a squirrel card. Which would be nice right now, but I can't I can't get more. Flyers. To the user, you will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. That it is. I can't put any of these right now, so I guess I'll just play. Let's get the squirrel. I see the way this is going. I concede. You concede? You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. Why does it matter? I'll take it, I guess. Interesting. If you desire it, you may stand now. It will allow me time to plan. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me to plan your next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions. I am going to not do that. I'm gonna poke around a lot. Ooh! Can I grab the knife and stab him? That's probably not gonna work. I have a feeling he's like this. Ugh! Oh my god. I was not prepared that he was gonna be right there. Terrified me. Jesus Christ. I need a key for this. I don't have one. There's not really anything I can do over here. Oh! Oh hey! 273! This is a safe icon. Mighty Leap, a card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature. Yeah. Okay, 273. So it's... I guess it's 2, 7... Oh crap, I missed it. 7, 3. Like that. Hello. Stink bug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. Is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. He called it P. Is its name also Pauline? Zor, thank you so much for hanging out. Hello, Harriet, and hello, Princess. Welcome in, guys. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Love the makeup. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ah, itchy. Okay. There's a key here. Oh, wait. Can I use it here? Ah. I like how he says, don't touch my stuff, and he's not saying anything about us actually touching his stuff. What is this? 2-1. Wait, what? I do not understand this. So I need to get 5 on the scales or something? But then how am I meant to... I'm confused. What if I do this? What happens? 2 out of 5. 4 out of 5? What do you mean? 5 out of 5. I don't know what I did there. Skink! I forgot I put that there. Very well, you may add it to your deck and I'll deal you one every so often. Interesting. What about this one? 0 out of 5 again. I don't know what the point is. So where am I meant to put them? Like, where are they meant to be? What? I really don't get it. I don't. What? I am so confused. I am so confused. Artha! Hello! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you! Hi! Thank you so much! Welcome in! How you doing? What were you playing? Hand over your money. I'm broke! You can have one of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Hello, Raiders! What were you playing? Deltarune Chapter 1. Oh. My god, I have not played that in a while. In a minute. You to pillage and kill folks. Okay, no doing that. No doing that. Hello though, guys. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Played Pacifist. Oh, rip. Inscryption literally just finished it. You were in for a ride. I bet. I've heard rumors. The rumors are literally just people being like, oh my god, I just finished the game, holy crap, and that's it. So I don't actually know what's gonna happen, but I am excited. It's a very cool game. It's really, really cool so far, so I'm super excited to keep going with it. Welcome in, guys. If you don't know what Inscryption is, it's a horror card game, kinda, mixed with a lot of other stuff. It's a wild game. It's really cool though. It's really cool. Definitely give it a chance. 4 out of 5. I really don't understand this puzzle. I don't. So 4 out of 5, yeah. Yay! Worker ant and something queen. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. Cool. I have no idea what they are, but... Oh no. I don't understand what I'm doing. I'm literally just YOLOing it. That adds 2. 4. 3. Still 4. Still 4. 2. What am I doing? I don't get it! I don't get it. I really don't. How am I? What is this meant to mean? I am just YOLOing it thoroughly. Nah. Nah. Nope. Nope. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm rushing enough to get prepared of a nice one. Thank you so much for the raid again! Have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much. Hand of Faith, Darkest Dungeon, Hearthstone. I guess. Sure. Alright, I'm backing out of that for now. I'll try it again later. I wish I understood what I was meant to do, but I've just been YOLOing it, like I said. Okay, back at the map. What do we have? The stalwart snapper, a near impenetrable defense. The industrious beaver. When played, it constructs dams adjacent to it. What? How does that work? When a card bearing the sigil is played, a dam is created on each empty adjacent space. A dam is defined as 0 power 2 health. Oh, okay, right. Each empty adjacent space. Okay. Interesting. And me! Oh my god! It's me! How do they know I look like this? How do they know? I'm gonna go with me. Is that the sacrificial stone? Is that a boss? Ooh, I don't know which one I want to go for. Can I look forward a bit? You get the bag twice. But I don't really need the bag right now. But I don't really need the stone either. Actually, let's check it out. Screw it. The choice is yours. Indeed it is. What does the skink do? Loose tail. When a card bearing the sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place and a card bearing the sigil moves to the right. Okay. So it doesn't get hit. It just moves over. Cool. I don't know. I feel like the bullfrog card is really useful, but at the same time, the life points and the attack points of the bullfrog is not very high. What does the ant queen do? Ant spawner. When a card bearing the sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. What does an ant do, though? What does the ant do, though? That doesn't really tell me much right now. Creature opposing a card bearing the sigil loses 1 power. Yeah. Or maybe I should get the cockroach. When it dies, it comes back into my hand. That might be useful for other cards. Ooh, I can't decide if I want to go with the bullfrog power or the cockroach power. Ooh, this is hard. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll go with the bullfrog, actually. I'll go. The stout is very up for the task. Worker ant. What does this do? The value represented with the sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. Oh. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. So the more ants you have, the stronger their ant is. I might give that to the wolf. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the wolf. Screw it. Sorry, Stoat. Alright, let's fight. You again. Indeed. Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. You've got to be... I wouldn't call him a friend. But I suppose we are in deep this time. Or we are in deep this time. Okay. Interesting. So I gotta find them. I suppose they're probably in one of those puzzle thingies that I didn't know how to solve. So we have a stump and a wolf cub. Okay. I might put the stink bug out, honestly. Oh no, never mind, I can't because it's got 2 bones. The bones kind of blend in with the rest of the cards, so I missed that pretty easily. Put the squirrel down and let's put the stoat down. Okay, yes indeed. Ow. I'm sorry! Alpha? Leader. Creatures adjacent to a card bearing the sigil gain 1 power. Damn. Do I go for a squirrel? I probably should. So I could play the skink. Can I move these? That's a shame that I can't do that. Because that would be nice. Actually, I should have put it here. Oh, that's a shame. I should have put it there. I don't know why I didn't do that. That was dumb, actually. Ant Queen! What does that do now again? Ant Spawner. Right. When a card bearing the sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. Right. Not gonna put that out. Might put the stink bug out. Put it on there, actually. Back in the game, indeed. Enough! I'm sorry! Sorry, my friend. The cockroach. I don't have enough for that. I'm just gonna play it. Nice. Well done. Now let's get another one from the deck. Oh, it's me! I don't have to play that. I think we're good if I just keep doing this. Nice. Sweet. Now what's this? You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. 1, 3, or how many bones? Just the 1 bone or several? It doesn't say how many. Let's pay that, I guess. A random card with a cost of 1. Okay. What were you expecting? I'm not sure. Waterborne. A card bearing the sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn. While submerged, opposing creatures attack its owner directly. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Wait. Opposing creatures attack its owner directly. So if I put that in front of the other guy's card, it attacks him and not me, right? That's what they mean. Because otherwise, like, what's the point? Right? Or it means that it detects me directly, but not that card. I'm not sure which one, honestly. Hello, Savage Beast! Welcome in! Office in the game? No. You get to make your own card, so. But yeah, I'm in the game. I'm totally in the game. Welcome in, I hope you're doing well. Okay, we'll figure it out. I guess. I don't want to go to the fire again. I don't really trust those guys. But at the same time, I don't really have any powers to I don't know what the term I'm looking for are. I don't want to move them over to a different card. Let's try the fire again, even though I don't particularly like it. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There was room for a creature around the fire, one said. The warmth will enhance its health, said another. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. I feel like if I go here too often, they will eat my card instead because it's greedy or something. I really don't know. No way. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. What's the card I'd want the least? The opossum, maybe? Let's do... Yeah, maybe do the opossum. Sure. The health of the opossum was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. These guys. Better leave my cards alone. Playing the game, indeed. The beta release of this game. Is this the one where you use your creature cards? Yes. Yes. It is pretty cool. I do know that the demo was out, etc., but I never played it until now. I have seen streams, though, but I didn't see very far, so it's not much of a spoiler. Stump, boulder, and a wolf cub. What should we put out? A squirrel, I'm gonna have to. That's the only thing I can play right now. Shame, but that's fine. I'll put that there for now, I guess. Yeah. Ouchie. I can play the wolf, I guess, if I get another squirrel. Same with the ant queen, but that doesn't really have any power right now. Put the wolf there, I suppose. Should I go with another squirrel? This is hard. Let's try this. Crap, it's me. Okay. I cannot place anything on the board right now. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. The wolf does the most damage. I should probably put the wolf. Put your hand away. Yeah. I'm gonna put me down. Sorry, wolf. Put that there. I am screwed. Crap! That was quick. No! That's a shame. How disappointing. You be quiet. What's this? A bear trap? I don't want to go into that. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at me pelts? The trapper dealt in teeth, the type collected from battle. They are gained by dealing damage greater than what is needed to win a match. Oh. Take a pelt, free of charge. See the quality? What does this do then? You're leaving already? Please, consider me pelts. I mean, I don't have any... I don't have any, though. I can't buy anything. I'm sorry. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. Oh. Interesting. I feel almost bad for that guy. Let's check out the bag. You can't take more than 3 items and you have 3. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend. You! Thank you! The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. What does this do? Can I please have a look? Let me just have a look at the rule book real quick. I want to see what that does. That's the one we tried already. Yes. Bifurcated strike. A card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space to the left and right of the space across from it. Oh, okay. Looks like a Loki helmet. Trifurcate. Oh my god. A card bearing this sigil will strike each opposing space to the left, right, and center of it. My goodness. Frozen away. When a card bearing the sigil perishes, the creature inside is released in its place. Trinket bearer. This is the one we got, wasn't it? When a card bearing the sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as you have less than 3 items. Right. Okay. Oh, we have a steel trap as well. When a card bearing the sigil perishes, the creature opposing it perishes as well. A pelt is created in your hand. Okay. Interesting. Oh, whoops. Is that a boss fight? Uh-oh. The trees seem to close in around you as a chill mist descended. A chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Hee-haw! 'Twas the prospector! Okay. Oh god. I do not feel ready for this. Oh man. Please help. I'm screwed. I can feel it right now. I only have 1 light left, so. Pack mule. Sprinter. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. So it will move over here. What about the coyote then? I'm gonna put the skink down in front of this, I think. Or maybe I should put it here. No, I'm gonna put it in front of there, actually. And then skink, put that there. It's the only thing I can do right now. Oh, you got some stuff under you. None of these cards I really want right now. The cockroach. I don't have that many bones! Ah! I guess I'll just have to keep going with the skink. I'm dead. I'm very, very dead. Oh, God. I could put down the ant queen, but that's not gonna do me much good either. The worker ant, same with that. I am screwed. I am very, very screwed. Unless I put the scroll down to block this, but I don't really want to do that either. I'm so screwed. I already died. That went well. More gold for me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No crap. I'm so bad at this. You can do it. You sure about that? That was awful. Hi. Stay there. No need to move. I am afraid you are not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? Can I take a picture? Pathetic. Do you really think I would leave film in there? Do you have any idea what that camera is capable of? Give me that. Is that capturing your soul? We have a memento to create. Behold your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? Please choose a card to draw the cost from. There's no cost on the rabbit pelt. What do you get in exchange for the rabbit pelt, though? I'm gonna go with the ant queen, I think, actually. Just in case the rabbit pelt would be good. The ant queen I never use anyway. Cost of 2 blood from the ant queen. And another. This time I will use its power and health, the numbers. The wolf, but I really like that. I think I'm gonna go with the pack rat, actually. Because I have 3 items right now and I don't really use them. I should, though. I should have used it during the boss fight. Choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. Do the cockroach. Sigil of unkillable from the cockroach. I never did ask your name. Yes, you did! I'm just gonna put Pauline this time. Isn't this the same power I had before? One thing now remains. I must capture your visage. Say cheese. Cheese! Hi again. Another challenger. Did I tell you the tale of the one who came before you? They fell to a mad prospector. Yes, indeed. Nothing comes between that man and his gold. It seems the lowly stink bug has made its way in. But it is dealt, so it stands. Do I have to take one? Or what do you mean? Oh, I was just looking at them or something. I don't know. No, you may not choose a specific beast. Instead, you must now decide on a tribe that you prefer. Tribe? Is that like a dinosaur, a bug, and a bird? Dinosaurs are cool. I'm gonna go with the bird, I think. A massant raven. Is that how you pronounce it? It is no less conniving in its incubation. Raven egg, so this hatches. Randomly chosen bird card. Did you wish for something else? No, that's fine. I'll take it. Alright. An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings, then gestured at them brusquely. Choose. I'm gonna go with this one. You accepted the woodcarver's offering. It is useless without its second half, but you intuited that this would not be the last encounter with her. Okay. I love how it's like... Oh boy. It's me. Yes, it is! I like how it's like a role-playing game, almost like a tabletop role-playing game. In a way, it's really cool. Proof of the bird tribe. Of course, Firebird. Alright. Raven egg, bullfrog, squirrel. Got a wolf cub. Yeah. A flying wolf cub with 1 health, so... I can put the squirrel, or the stoat there. Total misplay. You sure about that? I guess, yeah, to be fair. That's fine. I'm gonna pull a squirrel so I can put down the raven egg. Go. What's this do? Creatures adjacent, right, gain 1 power, okay. The stone needs to attack it twice. So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. Interesting. I can play you, by the way. Let's do that. Good play. Thanks. Let's play this, I guess. Wolf. Alright. I should be fine, honestly. Sure, pick that up and then just attack. Nice! Alright, cool. So those count as... teeth, was it? Like, those count as the currency that I used for the pelt dude? I think. The ones that ended up in the bowl. If I understand correctly. Oh, so I choose another tribe. Ooh, the moose. The sadistic pronghorn. Woe be to those that meet the end of its antlers. It's got 2 powers. Fabricated strike, card bearing the sigil will strike. Yeah, so it will strike to the left and right in front of it instead of just straight forward. And this one, the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction described in the sigil. Okay, cool. Interesting. This is really cool. What is that symbol? Oh, the old woodcarver again appeared before you. Nice. Choose. So which one do I need? Does it matter? Does it matter? The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Your first totem was complete. The many live sigil will now be marked upon all your canine creatures. Ah, I see. Nice. Look, there's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Okay. I'll have a look after this one, I guess. If I can solve the frickin' puzzle that I'm so confused about. So these are flying. The bullfrog stops the flying ones, but I need to sacrifice one. Put that there, I suppose. The pronghorn. I need to sacrifice 2 for that. Okay. squirrel. Do I play the squirrel now or do I wait? Probably wait until I can get another one. Because I don't want to sacrifice the bullfrog right now, but I do want the pronghorn to put here to kill this one. I think that would be good. Maybe. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Sorry! Get a squirrel. Second squirrel. Get the pronghorn. Put it here. Yeah. Fleeing will not save you. Crap. I wasn't hoping it would do that. Okay. Do I go with the squirrel or... No, let's go with this one. Greetings. Hi. I can play you. That's good. Skunk versus skunk. What does this do now again? Creature opposing a card bearing the sigil loses 1 power. That one doesn't have any power anyway. I might put it here. Yes, I'm gonna put it there. Shall we? Yes, we shall. This is wild. Maybe I should put the stoat down in here. I might do that, actually. Fine. Yes, I'm sorry. Skunk, or the, yes. The skunk is stopping the pronghorn from attacking. Raven egg. What if I... How much power does the raven have when that goes on the board? Because I figure I might put it here. Let's get this, I suppose. The wolf. Hey, poggies. You have me here. I surrender. Sure. Let's go with this. Actually, is that the wood carver? Because it might be nice to get another totem instead of going to the fire guys. I don't trust them. I really don't. Really, really don't. I'm gonna go with this. River Snapper. Okay. The bones of the ancient woman creaked and groaned as she approached. With gently shaking hands, she placed her offerings before you. I can block flight, or I can choose other creatures that this one applies to. I think I might use this. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Are we stuck here? Yes, this is good. Oh, right, okay. The old woman collected her pieces and shuffled off into the darkness. Cool, cool, cool. So will I have that around still? Before fighting, let's check this out again. I really don't know how I'm meant to figure this out, though. This is really confusing to me. So what do I have to change in order to get 5? I don't know what side of the board I need to collect points from this one, I guess. I really don't get it. 4 out of 5. 3 out of 5. 4 out of 5 again. 2 out of 5. 3 out of 5. 0 out of 5. 0 out of 5 again. I really don't get this. I am so confused. Hello, Night Fury! And see ya, Jinx! Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope work goes well. My stream glitching out, or do I really see a third eye on Croft? Yes, it's totally an eye. That's definitely what it is. I really don't understand what this is meant to be. I wish I did. I really wish I did. This is blocking flying cards. Does that block it? Yes, that blocks it there already. Okay, so if I move that here, it's gonna be... Yeah, okay. I understand. So we want 5 out of 5. I can't get that many for some reason. This is so frustrating. This is really annoying. Oh, there we go. Caged wolf. Curious. Indeed. What about this one? Oh my god. I don't know what this means. The sun symbol. I should go look in the rule book for that. Sun symbol. Oh, mirrors something. I can't read that. Bell. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so much. There we go. Sharp quills. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single damage point. Right, so it's a -1. Okay. So if you hit that one... Right. Why did that go up? That's odd. Hey! I did it. Okay, now that I'm done with it, I'm starting to get the hang of it. And I thought I had all the totem heads together. My thanks. The woodcarver will offer this now. Nice. I didn't find the card I was looking for, however. So, I assume it's somewhere else. Hi. Ooh, teeth. I'm not gonna grab that. That's gonna screw me over, I'm sure. I'm stealing teeth. Actually, screw it. Alright, I'm only taking one. I'm not that greedy. I really want this knife. What is it that changes around here? Because it's been different now. Before, when we looked at it, there were 2 cards here and not like this. So I wonder what this... like, what that depends on. We have this as well, and I have no idea what this is meant to be. Alright, let's fight. Oh! Take all of the teeth. No! I refuse. Lucky draw. Mole, what does that mean? Burrower. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Okay. Got 4 life points. Do we have anything that does 4 damage? No, we do not. We do have the wolf, though, which is pretty good. Not very bad. And the pronghorn as well. I feel bad about putting the stoat down and sacrificing it. Maybe I should, though. Keep me alive. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. You're gonna have to suffer a little bit. I feel really bad. I do. I am sorry. It is for the greater good. Oh, come on. I'm sorry. Ah. Alright, the alpha. gives power to those around it. Do I... Let me pull another one. That caged wolf. He hid that for a reason. The card seems useless, but I think there's more to it. Okay. Interesting. I can play you, by the way. Is it just me or does it look different? Maybe I'm just hallucinating. Let's put that on the alpha, or in front of the alpha, actually. Cracking, indeed. Nice. Yeah, now the alpha's got no power. The Grand Fur's got... Oh my god, I didn't even realize the Fur's got... got powers. Goodness. Did not even realize. Pronghorn. I concede. Oh, that was quick. Sure. Let's do it, I guess. Rattler. 6 bones. Cockroach 4. Jesus. The inviolable beehive. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. Let's see. Bees within. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health, airborne. Okay. It's a decent defense card, I suppose. 1 power, 1 health, airborne. I think I might just stick with the cockroach, actually. Or the rat. No. No, I'm gonna go with the beehive. The cockroach is very expensive. The freaking bones all the time. Jeez. Very high cost. Totem lady. Backpack. Or actually, I'm gonna go to the power stone. To Thanos. Hello. Hi. I might take the beehive card and apply it to a different... Maybe, because it does no damage. It's me. Am I your choice? I might give it to the stout, actually. Yeah, I'm actually gonna. Yeah? Alright. He's actually willing to take it, so why not? Oh, I don't have teeth, so drinking is the only option left. Wait, what? Oh, right. Poor stout. I know. I think of it's just a little bit earlier, but when did the stout get such a squared face? I don't know. It is changing, isn't it? I was thinking that way about the stink bug or whatever. It looks like a Pokemon card game. What? No, makes no sense to me. It is pretty easy, but I guess if you weren't here since the start, it's a little bit harder to keep track. Oh no, it's a boss battle. I'm dead. I'm screwed. Alright, let's die, guys. That's unfair. My boss battles are high stakes test of your aptitude. That's unfair. With one flame you will enter... Oh, with one flame you will either overcome them or die. Fear not, I will let you keep the smoke. Thanks. Jeez. How generous. The incessant clink, clink, clanking reverberated between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. The prospector. 'Twas the prospector! Hee-haw! I hate him. He's a butthead. Caged wolf. Okay. He's doing the prospector again. Easy boss. The mule's key. Easy boss, you say? I died last time. The mule's the key, you say? Okay. 5 life points, though. What does the smoke do? Bone King. When a card bearing the sigil dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. Ooh! I might put that in front of the coyote. Squirrel, caged wolf. What does this do now again? I can't even remember what it does. I mean, other than not dying. The stoat summons bees. But it doesn't have a very high attack power. I can't remember what that means. The knife power symbol. Ooh, do we have that anywhere? I can't remember what that means. I don't know if we even have that. We don't have it listed, I think. No, that's a shame. Because I don't remember what that means. But that's fine. Screw it. Maybe it just doesn't do any damage. I can't remember. I might place a stoat here. You sure? No, I'm never sure about anything. So many bones. Indeed. Sorry, I'm looking. The adder. Touch of death. When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. So it would be good if I could get one that splits off. Like the pronghorn, I think, has that power. Because otherwise it will just hit the boulder, which is fine. Bullfrog could be good, but I don't have anything to sacrifice unless I get a squirrel. Let's get the squirrel. Screw it. A wolf in a cage, but how to break it? Indeed. Loses 1 attack power, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because it will still attack me and kill me even if it doesn't have any attack power. Is that true? I'm gonna try it, I think. Ah! Ha! Would you look at that? Let's see. Wolf, coyote. I wish I knew what the caged wolf does. Pronghorn. Crap. I don't have any I want to sacrifice just right now. Oh. Nice. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. That's gold, or there's gold in them cards. Boo! Boo! Boo. Gold! I've struck gold! You're rude. I hate you. Can I sacrifice these cards? To get... I assume they are just like environment cards, like trees, boulders, and stuff. Let me... Yeah. Oh, I have to draw a new one. Okay, let's draw a squirrel just in case. Let's see. I don't think... Yeah. Your gold nuggets can't be sacrificed, right? I figured as much. Guess I might as well... Actually, no. I'm gonna just play. Just in case. Get him! Might as well get another squirrel. Guardian. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space. Oh, so if I place a card here, this card will move here, for example. I see. How many... 3 life points. This is 1 damage. It's not that much, to be fair.
Little bits.
Bugs Bunny! Hi! Thank you so much for the 500 bits! Thank you! Welcome in! How are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you for the lyric Aura Vixen. Thank you! I appreciate it. When the boss's cards do we win automatically? They don't have any cards to play. Fair point. Sound like so unhappy, I feel bad. Same. That pack mule looking more successful than my future. Oh, please. I'm good, thank you, Pugs. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to figure out this game. It's a bit hard. Also, the volume is very loud. Can I only just realized. Where do I... Oh. No. There we go. Master volume. Just turn it down a little bit. Alright, cool. Oh. Thank you so much for the bits. I hope you're doing alright. Well, you said you were, but still. I don't remember what this means. That's kind of annoying. Also, I don't know what the caged wolf does. Maybe I should try to play it though, just because YOLO. Let's try it. That did nothing. Adder, okay. River Snapper, crap! I was hoping I'd get one that costs bones, because I have so many bones right now. I'm gonna have to keep playing. Achievement unlocked and caged the menagerie. What was that? Huh. Interesting. Okay. I see. Should I get the river snapper or the pronghorn out? I might get the pronghorn out, actually. Put that there. Interesting. The raven egg. I'm gonna keep it like this, I think, for now. Oh my god, I got the... Yay, I got the mule! Dag nabbit! That was good timing. Bugs Bunny! Thank you so much for the sub! Thank you! Welcome to the Croft Cult. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I don't actually have a name, really, for my subs. It's either Croft Castle or Croft Cult, because I like alliterations, but I don't know which one I should go with. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Secret spell to achieve the opening of the third eye, so it can be equally as successful as the pack mule. Don't ask me, ask the pack mule. Croft Cult is good. Okay, we'll stick with that. Welcome to the Croft Cult. Thank you so much. Dang nabbit, my mule!
It's time to
Oh my, crying out loud. I can't even talk. Thanks, buddy! Ah! Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Night Fury! Thank you! That's really kind of you! I appreciate it. It's really, really sweet. Thanks. Thank you so much. Very kind. Appreciate it loads. Did I smudge my makeup? I don't know if I did. I think my camera's a bit out of focus, by the way. Here you go. Just don't mind the square. Sorry about this. Just got paid recently for work. Sorry? Why are you apologizing? What? No, don't apologize. What do you mean? Thank you so much. It's really, really sweet of you. Hell yeah, work pulling through. I appreciate it. Thank you. Here's a toast. You probably didn't hear the sound, which is a shame. But made a satisfying clink sound, like... I don't know if that was satisfying. It was probably just loud and uncomfortable. Oh, thank you so much. It's okay, Night Fury. Don't worry about it. This game is seriously so loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. There we go. Goodness. It's still loud. Wait, did I just turn down the wrong thing? No, it's the master volume. What about that then? Is that better? It's been so loud. Actually, now it's too quiet. Maybe like that. There we go. That's better. Thank you again, Pugs. I should buy us all some Pepsi. I'm broke, dude. I'm broke. I had to buy this game. I have to buy House of Ashes. I had to buy Back 4 Blood. Games to stream. It's It's hard. Thank you. Again. Alright. Dagnabbit, my mule! I got it. Alright. Corpse maggots? Ew. Corpse eater. If a creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing the sigil in your hand is automatically played in its place. Oh, so I can just leave it here. That's cool. Elk. Nice. What in the world is this? It doesn't say card counter. The something represents. Oh, that's unfair. I guess I'll just have to figure it out, basically. Number of equal to the number of something something. The value represents equal to number of. The value represents maybe the amount of cards that the opposite player has on the field or something like that. That's my guess for now. Ooh, what do I do? The wolf cub is not gonna get hurt. The adder. Ooh, do I have anything that can remove the power? Like a stink bug? No, I don't. That's a shame. I could sacrifice the river snapper, but then I need... Oof. Nah, let's play it like this, I think. Can I not? Oh, do I have to grab one? I didn't even realize. I'm sorry. I might actually be able to get the... Oh, crap. I don't have any space to play these. That's a shame. Screw it. Oh, it's fine. I didn't even need to figure that out. Yay! Screw the prospector. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Thanks. Achievement unlocked. Miner's Bane. Indeed. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Is the dude that's speaking in there? Holy crap. There's like 2 8s in a row. Jeez. Ow. The Holy Mantis God, a perfect incarnation of terror. That is kind of wild because it attacks 3 spaces at once. Would that count as 3 damage in total then? I guess so. Wouldn't make sense otherwise. Poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed. Oh my god. Jesus. Bugs! Ah, thank you so much for gifting us up to Katie. Jesus Christ. You're going ham today. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're way too kind. But wait, there's more. Oh god. Thank you so much. That's really, really sweet of you. Oh my god. Going hog wild. Like Roadhog. I miss Overwatch, but I'm not gonna play Overwatch because screw Activision Blizzard. Thank you. Very sweet of you. Oh, whoops. I didn't read. No! I wanted to read it. No, I accidentally clicked before reading. That's a shame. I can read it in the VOD, but still. That filthy feral hog. When I was just speaking about Roadhog. That filthy feral hog, it becomes incensed when its chimes are struck. Can I... There we go. Bellist. When a card bearing this sigil is played, a chime is created on each empty adjacent space. A chime is defined as 0 power, 1 health. Okay. I kind of like the Mantis God, if I'm gonna be honest. Poor child 13. That looks so sad. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mantis God. Jesus Christ, guys! What the hell? Hi, Barry! Thank you so much for the gifted sub to LA Pugs. Thank you! Thank you! If you're doing that again sometime in the future, you definitely don't have to, but thank you so much, guys. How to use money. My goodness, I can't. Thank you! You're way too kind. It's very nice of you. Thank you. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. Another toast to you. A cherry Pepsi. Thanks. Very sweet. I hate that there's no music in the background because the game is quiet right now. Actually, now that I've finished my Pepsi, I should put my aligners in. Gotta do it off screen so you don't have to see me do it. Let me just... For some reason, this one is really hard to get in. Ah, there we go. And... done. Sit straight. Okay. I'm sitting straight. I'm gonna go with the Mantis God. Sounds pretty cool. Mantis God. Sounds awesome. With sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. Where are we going? The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Okay, so a new area. Does the table decorations change or nah? I don't know what this is. I'm not sure I want to find out. It could be treasure, or it could be remove a card. Could be either or. I might go over here and then to the back path. Maybe. I should use my items more often. I don't know why I don't. Rattler, cockroach, the watchful bullfrog. It leaps in the way of attacking flyers. Indeed, I have one. I know. These are so expensive, though. Oof. Actually, let's go with it anyway. Screw it. Sometimes I do have bones that I just can't really use, so might as well. I don't trust the fire people. Oh. Oh no, you can't use that. What is that? What is that? Failure to the user. Nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. Somehow I'm not sure I believe that. Why would that be in the game if it has no use? Oof. What do I have already? I have the totem. I guess the totem counts as an item. Totem, the squirrel card, and the pliers. I might get this and switch it out for the squirrel. Or do I? No, I don't. I think I'm gonna stick with what I have, actually. The goo looks very intriguing, but I think I might skip. Do I have to pick one? Can I switch out the pliers for the pliers? Oh, I only had 2 items. Crap! No! I want to go back. No, I didn't realize. I thought the totem counted as one. Oh, boo! I didn't know that. Oh, that's a shame. Crap. Hello, Electrip! Welcome in. It's gooey. Oh, yeah. Oh. Thank you so much, Bugs Bunny. I hope you sleep well. Thank you so much for stopping by and for the gifted subs. And for the sub. I appreciate it. Look at how sad the goo is. We can't leave him behind. I'm so sorry, goo. Maybe I should have picked it up. To be fair, I don't use my items anyway. So it wouldn't have hurt me that much. Oh, was there hydration time? Fine. So salty. There you go. Alright. What do we have? Worker ant and ringworm. Ew. Neither of them very strong. Could play the stoat to take out the ringworm first, but it doesn't do any damage anyway. It's just an obstacle, so I guess move your hand. Maybe the worker ant is better, but that also doesn't do any damage right now. I'll take this out, I guess. Bad play. You be quiet. Ow. Wait, why did I gain 1 power? Oh, because is it based off of the cards I have? I thought it was just based off of the however many ants I have on the table. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. Oh, I got a bee. Ooh, I got a bee. Interesting. Let me get a squirrel. Actually, do I have... I can get the bullfrog. Ooh, I can put it here. Actually, no. There we go. Play. Ouch. I'm sorry. No, it died. Crap. Or maybe it's... Oh, it's based off of however many worker ants are on the table, so... In their hand? Failure presented the sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. Right, okay, I see now. So I should focus on taking out the worker ants. I get it. Bees fly over. It's not really what I want. Screw it, I guess. Ouch. That's pain. No! Oh, that was awful. That was awful. I should have focused on the worker ant some more. I hoped for more. You be quiet, meanie. Can't remember what this symbol is. Oh, right. Let's do bones, I guess. Cockroach. Fine. And then... Ooh, do I trust these guys? Ooh, I might have to, because there's another boss. I don't really want to go for that right now. The warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight. Was it really? Though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire? Enhance its health? Said one. Ugh. Do what you must. Pick something else. Enhance its health. Oof. Maybe the rattler? Or the cockroach. Actually, no, I might try the rattler. Yeah, let's do it. Don't kill it, please. The survivors were right about the flames that had enchanted the creature's health. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your rattler. You were gonna eat the rattler? Come on. Come on, guys. Nice. I really like these totems. Very helpful. Hello, Trina. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? See you, Night Fury. Gifting subs is like... Well, it depends on where you live, because it's region-based now, I think. But normally it's $5, I think. But, again, it depends now, so... Okay. What do I play? The Raven Egg would be good, maybe. Do I want to... hi? Get the heck out of my board, you spider. Thank you. I don't know if I want to risk putting the Raven Egg opposite of the Rattler, though. I don't want to kill it right away. I might put the wolf. Well, I can't do it now, but later. Actually, I can. But should I save it for later? I just feel like I should save it for later, but at the same time... Oh, screw it. This is fine. This is a regular fight. I'll try. Let's just put nothing for now, I guess. Sorry. Great start, isn't it? Get a squirrel. The adders are both deadly. I'm gonna put the... wolf in front of the rattler, though. I think. Oh my god. What? That quickly? I didn't realize it was that soon. Crap, I should have just went for the squirrel at the end of the rope. Yes, I am. That was embarrassing. I didn't think it was that that close. I thought I'd have at least like one round left. That's a shame. I'm doing awful. That was bad. I'm doing good, thank you, Trina. Please, try to remain alive for just a short while longer. I would like a memento. I never get these cards on my deck anyway. Your death card. Let us begin. Choose a card to draw the cost from. Let's get the... Both of them have the same cost, or all three of them have the same cost. A cost of 2 blood from the River Snapper. Power and health. The Rattler, I suppose. Choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. The cockroach. I think most of my cards are similar to this. Never did ask you your name. We have used Croft. We have used Pauline. What else is left? I'm just gonna say the Colt. Because it represents all of us. The Holt. The Colt. Prepare yourself. Death awaits. Alright. Kill me, but at least I look pretty doing it. Are you ready? Just do it. My soul is being taken from me. I had such high hopes for that last one. Why do I bother trying to teach you? You will learn as we go. Or you will die. Yeah, your starting deck. Thank you. The stone is just getting more square and square. This guy is changing a bit as well. I don't know why. Is it turning into a card? I have no idea. A card within a card? It's all good, Night Fury. Alright. Man, I need to stop dying all the time. Let's go this way. The regal moose. The creatures of the wild make way for it. Okay, what does that mean? Hefty. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. Okay. So does that mean it's gonna go right? Maybe. I don't know. Wolf cub and sparrow. Interesting. I don't think I have a sparrow. Uncle Wooly! Thank you for the lurk and thank you for the 75 bits. Thank you. Very kind of you. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you so much for saying hi. It's just DC if you're gonna lose. Shut up, Sean. Don't be mean. Hi, by the way. I hope you're doing well. I wonder if you're gonna be able to play this online later. That would be really cool. Like, play against other people. Unless that's already a thing in the game when you finish or something. Which one do I want to... The moose sounds pretty interesting, because I don't have that one yet. Also, 7 health is pretty wild. But you need to sacrifice 3 cards to put it on the table, so it's quite a bit. The sparrow might be nice as well. Or the wolf cub, to be fair. I'm gonna go with the wolf cub. Screw it. Simple. The totem lady. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. Oh, that's the B card, isn't it? Beast created in your hand, beads defined as 1 power, 1 health, airborne. Yes. Honestly, might be kind of useful. Because I can use those as squirrels, like free squirrels. Like sacrificial cards or whatever. You hunched down to place her offering in your pack. When you looked up again, the ancient woman had vanished. Interesting. Another fight. Try not to die this time. Alright. Ooh, good luck, Sean. You should get some rest. Oh man, you should sleep, if anything. I would be dead. Ah, it's a spider! Alright, so a wolf cub and a spider on the table. Should I put something in the way? The wolf... Okay, 2 health. Maybe I should put the wolf in the way, but... Aww. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm gonna put the squirrel down. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. That's fine. Get another squirrel. Get the wolf out. Put the wolf... Wait, what does that mean? Oh, yeah, I gain 1 power. Yeah. I'm gonna put the wolf here. I can't play the... Oh, I need to draw a card. Sorry. Another wolf cub. Okay. I'm gonna play the stink bug, I think. Yes, I will. Nice. Cracking, indeed. Oh, right. Let's get that, I suppose. And then draw a card. Oh, sorry. My bad. I'm gonna squirrel. Put the cub down, I suppose. Play. Nice. Leftover teeth. Awesome. Oh, the trapper. I can actually purchase some stuff. Hopefully, if I have enough. I have the most exquisite pelts. The first one's free. Thank you for the rabbit pelt. I appreciate it. So I have 4. So I can buy the wolf pelt. Golden pelt. Ooh. I'm gonna go with the wolf pelt. Yeah, much appreciated. Thank you. The tooth fairy. Kinda. So what does the merchant look like? I don't think I've ever actually met it. Oops. That's a boss fight. I don't want to go for that. I think at least it looks like a boss fight. Do I want to transfer some powers? Or I have to do it up here. I'd rather do that than go to the fire. I'm gonna... Yeah, let's do it. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleeding. I want to see what that means. Black goat bottle. To the user. A black goat is created in your hand. A black goat is defined as 0 power, 1 health, worthy sacrifice. Yeah, but what is the worthy sacrifice? Let's see if I can find that. It's just 3 droplets of blood. There it is. Worthy sacrifice. A card bearing the sigil is counted as 3 blood rather than 1 blood when sacrificed. It's as simple as that. Oof. That's actually kind of good. That could get me out of some rough situations. I think I'm gonna go with that. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Like how he tries to change his voice for every mask he puts on. Shame we can't actually hear his voice other than the bass boost. Okay. Pronghorn. Alright. Kinda want to get rid of that as soon as possible, but I don't have anything that's strong enough. Why do we even have the wool pelt in our hand? Like, it's not really gonna do much. I like how calm the music is sometimes. It's like, no. What do you mean? Should I put the... Yeah, I should probably... I'm gonna use the squirrel. Screw it. I never use my items. I know I should probably save them for a boss fight, but whatever. Oh, crap! I should not have done that. I messed up. I messed up. I forgot it was just one blood. Ugh, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna put it over here so it doesn't get harmed. That was stupid. I'm a fool. Oh, that was dumb. That was really dumb. I'm a big dummy. I am so sorry. Wolf. Crap. I'm just gonna let it play. I might sacrifice a squirrel and then I could play the stink bug. Let me see first. I can put the stink bug down. It'll hurt the pronghorn once, which isn't really that much, but still. I could put the wolf, to be fair. If I put up... Yeah, if I get a squirrel... I could sacrifice that and the bee to get the wolf out. But isn't this gonna move? I'm still gonna put it out, screw it. I'm just gonna put it here. Play. Oh, never mind then.
It's time to
That was very good timing.
Y-A-Y-Y-Y-Y-Y.
Amazing. It's always good timing, to be fair. Yu-Gi-Oh! Sound alerts with this game. Perfect. Ah! Thank you so much for the 16 months! Thank you so much! How are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you! Almost a year and a half. Closing up. Very soon. Hello, Big Drew. Also, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing well today. Happy Thursday. Doesn't feel like a Thursday. I really want pizza, but it is not weekend, so I'm not doing that. Let's get a new card. One blood. Yes. Lewis. Okay. I'm gonna... Yeah. I don't trust the fire people. I want to go there as little as possible. The choice is yours. That it is. The Lewis card is really good. But it doesn't have a lot of attack or health. I might see if I could get... Your choice, indeed. Am I your choice? You already have a power-up, though. Might be good to put it on the wolf, if I'm gonna be honest. Or this guy, but he's changing so much, and I don't know why. Sure. Fine choice. Are you sure about that? You look different, my friend. You look different. You're changing. I don't even know who you are anymore. I'm gonna regret that eventually, I think. Pronghorn and mole. The mole appears where there's an empty space in front of another card, right? When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space. Yes, okay. So 4 and 3. I feel like the mole isn't really that. It's more of a blocking card, whereas the pronghorn is an actual attacking card and it will attack. It will basically give 2 damage every single time. So, unless... No, I can't put the stink bug right now. Shame. I can't really play anything right now other than the squirrel. I'm not gonna play the wolf pelt. Unless I get the black goat out. That feels like a waste. I think I'm gonna pass this turn. Even though that's 2. And then get the wolf. Put it here. Get rid of the pronghorn. Elk fawn. Oh, that's gonna turn into a pronghorn, isn't it? I could put the stink bug out. Put the stink bug here, I guess. Oh, sorry. Let's get... Oh, a rabbit pelt. Thanks. Jeez. Really don't need that. Nice. I'm gonna need better cards than that. The bullfrog. Okay. I'll just leave it at this for now. Nice. Get this out. Probably play the bullfrog here. And we're good? Oh, not yet. Okay. Just get whatever. Me again. Indeed. Hello. Won't need to play you right now, though. Good. That was pretty clean. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. I'll work soon, but it's okay. I can stay for a bit. Thank you, Eyes. I have multiple power-ups, indeed. Literally at work watching worst employee ever. Nah. You're not the first one to do that. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. To me, it is. I don't mind it at all. So long as you don't have to, like, drive for work, then maybe keep your eyes on the road. Pretty much Night Fury. Too young. Yeah. Baby. Alright. Let's get a new card. The Flighty Elk and moves after attacking. Did I do that? The Apotheosized Goat. The truest offering. Sacrificing it grants 3 blood. I already have one in a bottle. But it would be nice to have it regularly. Also, this one, I still don't know what it does. I don't know if I still have that card in my deck because I got it before. I'm gonna go with the goat for now, I think. Maybe. I'm gonna assume still that the attack power is the amount of cards that are being played by the opposite person. Or the opponent. I could be wrong, though. Ooh. I am curious to try it. But at the same time... Ooh. I'm gonna try it. Screw it. Huh. Let's go to the... Crap. How many items do I have? I only have 2, right? So I'm gonna go to the backpack. See what we can get. Scroll back, black goat, or... Okay. Tough one. I already have 1 black goat. Maybe I should have a squirrel. Just 'cause. Just for good measure. Without context of this game. Most things do, I suppose. I'm gonna go with the scroll. Let's do it. It's boss fight time. Pull out all the stops. I'm just gonna use all my items. If I have to. The smoke. Thank you. A chill mist closed in around you. You were not alone. A figure emerged from the fog. Prospector again. Stand in the way of me, gold. Be darned. I should really put on a yar voice. Alright, you bastard. Pack mule, the frickin' annoying thing. The frickin' annoying thing. Coyote. What does this do now again? Right, 4 bones are rewarded instead of 1. Right, that's a good one. Though the only one I can really use for that right now is the stink bug, so... Oof. I can't really play anything right now. I'm gonna put the smoke there. Good. The wolf cub. Okay, good. That's another wolf cub. Jeez. Crap. I could put it in front of the mule, I guess. I'm gonna do that, actually. And then put the stink... Ooh, do I? Yes, I do. I'm gonna put that there. Alright. I do want something in front of the wolf cub. But I don't know what. I don't really want to put the... Do I want to put the bullfrog there? It doesn't do a lot of damage. The wolf cub, when it turns into a wolf, is going to do a lot of damage, so it's not going to survive for very long. Maybe I should. YOLO. YOLO. Put that there. Play. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Kills it before it actually gets to turn. That's good. Ooh, I get the mystery card. I have to try that later. There's gold in them cards. Indeed there is. Just take them, you bastard. I hate you. You are the worst. Gold! I've struck gold! Indeed you have. Unfortunately. I guess I'll try this card. When I can. Get him! Yeah, get him. Prospector boss again. Indeed. I want to try this mystery card, though. Wait. What does that do now again? Oh, yeah. It moves to the empty space. I forgot about that. I'm gonna get the coyote first, I think. Is it the amount of cards I have as well? I'm trying to figure it out. This is hard. This is hard. Oof. A wolf. Okay. I can get the goat. I might actually get the goat. So I can get the bloodhound. I think I'm gonna. Oh, I have to sacrifice. Oh, no, that's a shame. I didn't realize that. I did not realize that. Can I get the squirrel as well? Ay. Would you look at this? Ooh, hello. Oh my goodness. Dang nabbit. Alright. Let me have a look first. The adder. Just need to hit it once. I could get the stoat, I guess. Can I not? Oh, sorry. Right, I have to draw a card. My bad. Sorry. Yep. Nice. Gotcha. Easy. No, it's not. Let me relight your candles. Thank you. Yay! Very well. You may choose a rare card. Thanks. The DOS. Or the DOS. I don't know how you say that. DOS, I assume. A largely unimpressive specimen. Strange larva. It's probably gonna turn into something interesting, though. Child 13 again. It looks so cute. I feel bad for it. What does this do? Oh yeah, the bellist. Chime is created on each empty adjacent space. Chime is defined as 0 power 1 health. Don't really know what the point in that is, other than just blocking the path, I suppose, which is good in itself. I am curious about the larva. I'm very curious about the larva. What if it turns into something really good? Pocket scroll's good when you're in a pinch. Yeah, for sure. I always keep one on me even when I'm not playing this game. No! Still looking like a box. Yeah. The hell? Just been eating one. Prospector out here losing his mind. Good. As he should. Oof. I'm curious about the larva. Maybe I shouldn't be. But I am. So. I'm taking it. After the harrowing encounter with the prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. Let me see. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drown out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. We were here before until I died again. I think. I don't know what this means, but I guess we'll find out. I still don't know what that means. I'm not sure I want to find out, but I am curious. I should probably go get some more items, though. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. Oh my god, I can't read. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. It spoke again, but first you will choose a trial. So it's like, okay. The Trial of Power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. The Trial of Kin. 2 of the 3 drawn cards must be kin to pass. The Trial of Health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. Okay, so I pick one of these? Do I have more health or attack? I'm gonna go with the... Ooh. I'm gonna go with this one, I think. Ooh, was that a dumb decision? I don't know. Let the Trial of Health begin. 5, 6! 2 from the stink bug, 3 from the stoat, 1 from the hand tentacle. The hand tentacle. You have passed the trial. Hey! The beast revealed itself. It was... Middle. Turkey vulture. Interesting. 8 bones! Alright. The inhabited turkey vulture joined your menagerie. Great. Let's go get some items. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. Cool. I like the look of that. That's pretty cool. It's a really cool design. I might go with the bones, actually. Nice. Oh, and I can pick another one. I still... I'm still curious to know what that does. But I think curiosity will kill the cat, me being the cat, so... Oof. Flyers or... Yeah, I'm gonna go with the flyers, I think. I don't really often use the flying Pokemon, I almost said. Anyway. Alright. What do we have on the board? 2 bees! Bees? Bees! I'm curious about this larva. Stink bug. I can't play that right now. The squirrel. I might play the larva to see what happens. I'm really curious. Let's do it. That's a lot of bees. Strange. Oh god. Oh god, it's gonna take a few turns. Okay, I see. I see. Let's get the... Oof. This is rough. Oh crap! I have nothing to play. That's annoying. That sucks. Yikers. What? Oh god, I'm dying. Mothman! Holy crap, Mothman? Oh my god. Okay, Mothman. Ooh, this is not good. This is not good. I am screwed. Just so you know. I'm very much dead. Ooh, I'm very much dead. I'm just gonna play the scroll right here. I'm screwed. Oh, come on. That is such a shame. That is such a shame. Ooh, oh, I thought I was gonna die. Oh my goodness, Mothman pulling through. Holy crap, Mothman. 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 Jeez. Let's put the stink bug in front of a bee. And another bee. Oh crap, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Let's put a stink bug in front of a bee. And another bee in front of another bee. Hey. Oh my god, Mothman. Mothman. Mothman? Oh my god. Mothman, let's go! Oh, yeah, yay. Oh yeah, for sure. I am very excited to see the rest of this game. Can't wait to see what else is gonna happen. Ooh, goodness. This Mothman looked like a combination of burned out butterfly and earthworm with eyes. Duff Man from The Simpsons. Oh, please. Alright. Oof. Bullfrog. River otter. The elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn. Submerges. Submerges. Words are hard. Kaminsky. Hello, Kaminsky. Guardian. When opposing creature... Oh, yeah. The card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. And sharp quills. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single damage point. That's not too bad. But it also does not have any attack points. But it's basically... It's a free hit to the opposite player. So if I need to block a space, I can play that. But also the River Otter would be pretty cool. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with the Kaminsky. Mushroom! This is new. I haven't seen this before. I'm kind of curious. Let's do it. You found yourself among a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through a thick cloud of spores. We are the mycologists, yes? I guess so. Yes. And we are performing our experiments far from... We are not welcome elsewhere. We will experiment on your flock, yes? We will need 2 of the same creatures? 1 for each of us. Oh dear, you have no duplicate cards. Take one of ours? We will use it next time. Middle! Crap, the pelt! Oh, I can turn all of them. Okay. Pernicious vulture. Oh my god, words are hard. Tyrant of the skies. Yes, I've seen that before. Sure, let's do it on the Torquay, because I rarely use this anyways. 8 bones. Let's see what happens. Oh, you're taking it. Oh, okay. See ya. Bye. I guess I have to come back, maybe. Okay. Strange larva. Mothman. My man! Mothman! Well, I still have the Torquay vulture. I'm a bit confused about that interaction. Bees! Wolf cub. Maybe I'm gonna play a cub here. Don't attack. Oh crap, I forgot they... Oh, okay, a turn. Okay, we're fine. Oh yeah, because they're flying. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. I freaked out there for nothing. Kind of want the strange larva. Kind of want to put it here just so it's safe for now. It also got 3 life points, so it would be able to take a few hits. But I'm also afraid. Screw it. Come on. Come on, Mothman. Oh, you know what? I should have put it here. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. That was a big dumb mistake. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Turkey... Oh my god, I can't. I have so many turkey vultures. How many? 4 bones. Ah, that's not enough. Crap. Mothman, come on, man. Come on, Mothman. Oh, crap. Mothman! Go ham, Mothman! Mothman! Wolf pa- This is useless. Why am I doing this? Oh, God, I hate my life. A bee? Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. Interesting. Oh, goodness. That was Mothman. Mothman is winning this for me. Holy crap. Ay. See ya, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a lovely rest of your day. I hope work goes well. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. The Tragic Rat King. When their tangled bodies become corpses, you will gain 4 bones. The underappreciated ringworm. Its value is not readily apparent. Okay. And me! It's between the Rat King and me. I don't know which one to go with. Maybe I should go with myself. But 4 bones is also not very bad. Oh no! I didn't mean to press that. I didn't mean to press that. Crap. It's really annoying that there's not like a... Are you sure? Because I did not mean to press that. That's a shame. Ah, screw it. It was one of the ones I wanted anyway. Your pack was full, but a small critter approached. Pack rat? Hello! Thank you! The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Indeed. I can't remember what that means. The bag icon. What is this? It looks like a boss fight. It is a boss fight, isn't it? I'm gonna go to the regular fight. Mothman OP. Yeah! Love him. I got Mothman. Oh. Pauline Croft, indeed. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm still charging my headphones. Forgot about that. Jesus, I'm charging them for 3 hours now. Let's see. Sorry, let me just put this away. Yeet. Oh, come on, I said yeet. There we go. Stump Kingfisher. Oh god, it's flying and it dives. Or submerges. Does it mean that it attacks? I'm still confused. If I place a wolf here, for example, does that mean the wolf attacks this guy directly or me directly? Because I'm a bit confused about that. And then how do I frickin' kill him? How do I frickin' kill him? Maybe I don't. Maybe that's the point. I would assume you attack this guy directly. Maybe? Oof. Maybe I should get rid of the coyote. I should get rid of all of them, to be fair, but... What did Kaminsky do now again? Oh, yeah. He stands in the way. Squirrel and a wolf. I don't really want to play any of this right now, if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I should play the rabbit pelt and the squirrel and sacrifice both of them. Can I do that? Let's try it. Ugh, boo. Can I take it back then? At least I'm blocking a space, I suppose. Yeah, that sucks. Let's put this guy here. This is rough. This is a little bit rough. Gonna be honest. Wolf cub, if only. I mean, I guess I could put Kaminsky on the table and then sacrifice it, put the wolf cub, but I can only put the wolf cub here. Which is not really gonna do much. I should have put something else in front of this. A little bit rough. Little bit rough. Screw it. I don't really have much else to do, so... I might die here. I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Oof. Give me something good. Ah, oh god, frickin' vulture. You gotta be kidding me. I'm dead. I'm very much dead. I thought I was. I thought I was. The bullfrog. Well, I can't sacrifice. And I don't have... Ugh. Screw it. Wait, I have 3. I have 3 and you have 4 in here, so I need 1 more bone. This sucks. This is butthead. This is booty hole. Am I actually still okay? Put the bullfrog here, I guess. Can you please just die already? I'm freaking out. This is way too close. I hate it. Ugh, Rat King. Oof, I can't really. Wait, I should be able to put the vulture now. There we go. Finally. Jesus. Sweaty. Tell us the percentage of the headphones. Probably fully charged. It purges itself after it attacks or it hides. Yeah, for sure. It means attacking the opposite one. Only just learned. Good. I think I'm gonna go here so I can get to the backpack. Is that a boss fight up ahead? Oh no. 2 blood. Actually not sure what that is. Oh, a mirror. That's new. Mirror something. The power and blah blah blah. Something equal the something bearing. Oh no. I don't know what that is either. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Is it gonna be like a fisherman boss? Because it looks like it. Looks like fishies on hooks. I'm so screwed. Oh boy. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler. Go fish. Go fish. Alright, my guy. What does the smoke? Oh, right. That's what it does. Still don't know what this does. Receive a random item as long as you have less than 3 items. I don't. But I'll keep that in mind for if I need to use any of these. I mean, I could play the Rat King. I might actually play the Rat King. Is that still gonna give me 4 bones? I don't know if dying by killing it myself is sacrificing it myself counts, but... What do you have? The Kingfisher. Oh, that bastard. I don't know how to actually kill it. I have no idea how to actually kill this guy. If I even can. Well, I guess I can actually. I can block it by using the bullfrog or something in front of it, but I don't have that right now. I might as well just put the Rat King somewhere else. Okay, so I do get the bones. Let's put the Rat King here. Alright. Which fish? Hard choose. I am curious about this one as well. I do want to see what that does. I might try that, because why not? Fresher fish, easy choose. Wait, what are you doing? What are you trying to do? New fish, easy choose. What do you mean? Why are you hooking my cards? Bruh, I wanted to see what that did. Couldn't even see what that did. Mine now, go fish. I don't even know what it does! Alright then, screw you, buddy. Ooh, I don't really want to play any of these. Not gonna lie. They're rough, isn't it? Stale fish, hard choose. Dude, are you gonna steal my Rat King? I hate you. You're such a butthole. The bullfrog. I should put it... Oof, but I don't have anything to sacrifice in its place. I should get a squirrel later. Because I don't want to... Actually, I could sacrifice the Rat King, but then he's gonna take that one, isn't he? Yeah, he took it. Or he's gonna take it. You are such a bastard. This guy is an ass. He's an actual ass. I'm gonna have to get a squirrel, I guess. Put it there. Ugh. Why does it keep stealing my shit? I don't appreciate that. Nice top deck. Dude, I'm dead. Help me. Should I tip the scales and use that? Maybe I should. Ow. Ugh. Well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. I do whatever I need to, you bastard. I can't actually play the pack rat yet, though. Forgot about that. This is less damage than this, though. I'm gonna... You sure? No? But what am I gonna do? This sucks, bro. This is so unfair. This is so unfair. I want... Ugh. I was gonna say I want something that costs bones. Nothing is really gonna attack me, though. It's just gonna attack... Or this card is not gonna be attacked because they're all flying. So that kind of sucks. Oof. This is rough, man. This is really rough, dude. Strange larva. Oh, Mothman. Mothman isn't gonna survive! Mothman isn't gonna survive! Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. That much is certain. Just gonna whoop. How the hell are you meant to beat this guy? That is so difficult. That is so difficult. I hate that. That was an awful boss fight. What are you meant to do against this guy? That's really hard. Your death card. Beautiful. Though it could use some detail. Here's a card to draw the cost from. I get the 1 blood from the bullfrog. Power and health, the numbers. Take the turkey vulture. All my cards look the same. The sigils. Get the pack rat, I guess, maybe. Because I like these guys. The powers. Never did ask you your name. What is my name this time? Loser, obviously. This is my 4th freaking card. Any good card has a portrait. Yeah, just take my soul already. Goodbye. Big sad. Big frickin' sad. Bob. Oh yeah. Oh, hello. This is new. Yeah, I've seen that before. Is that meant to be a hint?
Whoa.
Whoa, indeed. Are you prepared for what lies ahead? To be impaled on the angler's hook like the one who came before. Here is your deck. So is this getting worse and worse. Study it. I know. Thanks. What about this thing? I mean, I don't know what I can do with this. I can't get this out of the... Do I need something else to get this up? Or do I just have to keep trying until it budges? But somehow, I doubt that. Anything else I can click on it? I mean, this is the key to something, obviously. There's no way for me to get this. Unless there is. I just don't know what it is yet. Hi. Oh, this is broken. How come? Do I put that there? Oh! You finally pried my special dagger from the paws of that squirrel, though you may wish that you hadn't. That's an item, isn't it? Oh, I didn't mean to look at him. Moose buck? Oh, I thought I said moose duck. I was a bit confused. Let's read about the knife. I have seen it in the rulebook, I just didn't know what it was. Special dagger. To the user, you will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. Is it a finger? I mentioned that when we started playing. I was like, what can't we just do like in Resident Evil 7 when you play blackjack? And cut off a finger every time we lose. Are we actually gonna get to cut off a finger now? Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I might leave that there though, because I've been streaming this for a little while now. It is a lot of fun. I wish more people would be interested in this game because it's really, really cool. I'm super interested to see, well, how it continues. So it is pretty interesting. Very fun. Very fun. Really love the idea. Very unique. Very cool.